Now, everybody really thinks Donald Trump is really not going to win because he's so-called not an establishment or groomed politician. You know, he's basically he's a lobbyist. He's to fund both sides of the political party. He never really endorsed a third-party candidate, so he's definitely gonna, if he is elected, of course, he's not gonna do what he wants when he wants. The last president that tried to go AWOL and do what he wanted to do was assassinated. I don't know. He does bring up a lot of valid topics like crime rate at the Mexican border. He didn't directly say or bring up Operation Fast and Furious, but most of the killings, most of the guns that's being used at the border was actually funded by our United States government. It's facts. He brought up 9/11, that made Mr. Jeb Bush drop out the race. He talks about our horrible foreign policy. Although he might target Mexicans one day, or the Islamic terrorists another day. Facts. Some of these people are extremists and terrorists. Of course, he's not just gonna come out and say, "Hey, white people, you're killing niggas too," because he needs to be on the side of the good rich cracker side. Now, for starters, when it comes to the niggas, he don't give a fuck about y'all. Elections have been won without the minority vote before. Believe that. So, like, he's not gonna come out and just totally disrespect black people, but it would be nice to get some of their votes. Some of them might vote because of the endorsement of the mayor, the black mayor, black governor from Mississippi that endorsed him the other day. Then he had the Uncle Tom Ben Carson endorse his campaign recently. So he's not gonna say nothing off the wall to scare off the black vote. And of course, the great Herman Cain always talks good about him on his daily broadcasts and shit. So there's a good amount of quote unquote conservative black people that's gonna stand behind him because of his stance and of his conservative views. But it's all as Dead Press called it, politics. You dig? They're basically just tricking you, follow their lead. Because after election day, they don't need you no more. Believe that. And after election day, you're not gonna give a fuck about politics. So, he's basically just going for the people that is gonna stay active on the general election and the local elections here and there. Yeah. So yeah, Donald Trump does have a great chance. He has the conservative fan base. He has a little bit of the libertarian fan base. He also had Alex Jones recently endorse him. Kind of scary because Alex Jones has a large fan base, and he's like what the third party candidates fan base listen to him as mainstream media, because he is basically the king of third party media. There's no other broadcast program that's as large as Alex Jones. That's just facts, you dig? Mark Rubio, he doesn't stand a chance. I'm surprised he actually made it this far. Ted Cruz, I really thought he was going to drop out much earlier than Rand Paul. Rand Paul, I kind of disappointed in you, bro. Kind of sad. But, you suspended your campaign. You didn't drop out the race technically because you're still allowed to come back and get the delegates. And for those that's scared that the Republicans may do something fucked up at the convention, basically take somebody delegates and just basically nominate their candidate of choice, I believe it's very possible. It has happened back in 2012. I don't know why everybody's acting like voter fraud and election fraud is not real. This shit happens over and over again in history. Not just in the presidential race, but a lot of the local elections are rigged and stolen.